today is a very cool day because this is not really that comfortable. There we go. Because it's vlog 50. We've done 50 days straight of these vlogs, and I wasn't sure we could actually get this far, and actually I'm super jacked to be able to do another 50. So we got a lot of things going on to actually celebrate. Kathie is right now, as I speak these words, making a super special breakfast. But today, special day. We're going to be going to an art exhibit. Then we're going to head to downtown LA and deliver Kathie's bullet costume. Wow, this is really not as comfortable as I thought it would be. What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna make bacon pancakes. For some reason my baking powder got hard. I didn't know it got hard, but I have a lot in here. Those are for the doggies. Look at Sammy. We're celebrating. Come on. Cheers. That's for you.
Vlog 50, baby.
Yep. Celebrated.
We celebrated with our, our stomachs, more or less. That was really good.
It was good.
It's really good. Now we are heading up to Point Doom to an art exhibit that is up at Malibu Living. So they have an artist that's up there. We told them we'd come by and check out the stuff and meet the artist, see what's up. We just drove past Surf Rider where Kathie surfs, where she rips it. And there was a guy that was dressing, and it's a pretty common thing that people get dressed after they surf on the highway. And this guy didn't really care the fact that he wasn't wearing anything. So we just drove by and just saw his bare butt sitting there.
Why didn't you film it?
I wasn't fast enough.
Missed opportunity.
For you, not for me. Yeah, that's burned into my mind now. I don't want that in there. I'd rather, see the girl surfers.
At least he didn't turn around.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Working out my muscles. There you go. Little pee-pee break.
The selfies have already started. I get to hang out with the ladies today. We have Kathie. We have Aubrey, we have Rachel, we have Brenda from Malibu Living, and there's some fantastic art on the wall. As you can see, we'll show you a little bit closer. And this is Rachel's work, but she's too busy getting selfies right now. That's really cool.
The process behind creating these abstract mixed media pieces is something that has been, can't really pinpoint it because I use so many different textures, colors, painting styles. If I'm drawn to a certain color or a texture, really, that kind of starts the whole process.
And how many shows have you done?
Oh my gosh, at least 50 shows. I did 20 shows in 2011 and then been slowly tapering since then, but just being a little bit more intentional with each show. Yeah. This one is my ultimate favorite right here. Yeah, this piece, I call it Colorscape, and it's pieces of my palettes that have had paint on them from previous paintings.
Oh, that's cool.
That's dried.
Yeah.
And I've been peeling them off and collecting them. So this started, I started collecting these pieces in 2010, at the end of 2010. I didn't know exactly what it would be, but I knew that these pieces were so beautiful.
And have you sold any here?
Yeah, I've sold 3 pieces.
Wow.
This one sold on the second night that we had the show.
Great, good for you.
It was awesome. It's going to be in Camarillo, a new home that's going up there.
Cool, so you can visit from time
I
to
can
time.
visit it, yeah. This piece is Cityscape Soundwave, and I've made it out of cut up cardboard packaging from American Spirit cigarette cartons, the colored ones, and then the others are Benson and Hedges because they've got a beautiful array of metallic colors. And I painted the canvas originally and then adhesed all these pieces that I've cut up, and the effect is just brilliant. I mean, it looks like stained glass.
It's gorgeous.
A big part of my process is music, very musical in general, but for me, listening to music and like really experiencing the music, and I can almost like see or feel a color. And
Let's go outside for a second because the lights went out. We're in North Malibu, and that happens sometimes.
I have a studio in Topanga Canyon. I just bought a mobile home. It's 1,200 square feet, huge balcony, and I'm surrounded by nature. About half of it is my studio, and I paint, I like to set up at least 10 stations at a time. So I don't like to waste a lot of paint, and because I work with so many layers and textures that it's nice to have access. But the last 3 months now, it's been a dream, and I've been able to really expand, and my process has really grown. I took a class in high school, and that's when it really excited me. I got thrilled to the marrow that I could paint, and I didn't know I could actually do detailed figurative work. I really enjoyed it. And then fast forward a few years later, 2011, I started to experiment with abstract and texture. And so for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been selling my art regularly.
Really
That was amazing.
That's so neat to see that Malibu Living is supporting local artists and all kinds of cool stuff.
Fantastic art.
But now we have to head downtown. Aren't you
Yes.
excited?
Yeah,
Why?
Oops, sorry.
Why are we heading downtown?
Turn in the bullet.
Turning the bullet. We got to the art show and we saw some great art, just really cool stuff. But right in the middle of our interviews, the electricity goes out for some reason. So everything went black and we had to move outside where it was kind of raining, which made it even better, you know. But hey, that's how we roll. So now we're heading downtown, and do we get to have some lunch somewhere?
I guess we do.
Somewhere.
You've come to save me from myself.
Okay, we just came out of Chipotle, and I swear to God, those guys make the world's fastest burritos. I mean, but it's kind of stressful when you go in there because they're working so fast and screaming at you that you might get something on there you don't want.
You don't want to pause and think about it.
You got to pay close attention, otherwise you'll get something really weird. All right, here we go with the bullet. Just trying to navigate it around. We just turned in the bullet, and now we are heading to a small place that we like called Zinc Cafe in downtown LA, but it's on the other side of downtown. You kind of can't get lost nowadays. You know, the days are over where you could get lost and discover things by accident. You know, then again, all I have to do is turn off my phone.
Sorry, I get lost with my phone.
I know.
All the time. Then my phone decides to stop talking to me for no reason.
You have to take the camera back because I got the phone and I got the camera.
Finding it hard to shake the feeling.
Hey, that's mine. One of the best places in to downtown LA to get a treat and coffee. Saving that for later.
Sometimes you just have to have a brownie after you deliver a bullet.
I'm finding it hard to shake the feeling.
There's a place I go when no one knows me.
We delivered the bullet to the client, Kathie's bullet. And for those of you that didn't necessarily watch the few past vlogs where she built this bullet, it came out great. And I can say things about it that she'll never say or think about saying. But every time Kathie builds something that's an invention process, she has no idea how she's going to create these things, and she blows my mind every single time she solves these problems. And it is her ability to think in a particular way that allows her, that it's her belief system to know that she can do this, and she's done it so many times. But there was a time where she didn't believe that, and that got me to think. We were in downtown LA doing this, and we drove through some pretty bad areas to go from the drop off and then go have lunch, and through Skid Row, and it's just there's some really awful areas down there. But it got me thinking that your belief system is crucial to your ability to succeed. And in order to succeed, you really have to know you can. And that's a difficult thing with people. There's a lot of obstacles people put in front of themselves. And you can hear it when they talk and in the way that they talk. And then there's people that don't put those barriers in front of themselves, and they succeed. They just blast on through. And I think that's something important to think about. If you're dealing with something that's difficult, or if you want to challenge yourself and improve and be more of what you love, then you have to know that you can. And you have to do those things that you can today, not worry about tomorrow, not worry about the next day or anything else. Today is all there is. And you just got to get out there and do what you have the ability to do today. That's it. So that's the end of this vlog. See you tomorrow.
What builds up throughout the day, and it gets into your body, flows right through your blood. We can tell each other secrets and remember our love. Da da dum da dum dum dum, da dum dum dum, da dum.